I'd like to thank my guests for being here, being accompanied by their family, and of course, the person in the background, and last but not least, Way Jesus Academy for allowing me to have this venue to have a book signing and speaking engagement right here in the heart of Lancaster. And my speech starts off like this. It all started in Coatesville, PA, home of the Red Raiders. I was born at Brandywine Hospital on a hot Saturday. My family and this community are full of diversity. My late great-grandparents, Esther Collins and Arthur Smith, left the Welsh Mountains of East Earl, PA, for Coatesville, PA. My late great-grandparents, Annie Mae Taylor and John Marshall, left the state of Virginia for Coatesville, PA. My late grandfather, William Chase Vaughn, left Cambridge, Maryland for Pennsylvania. My late grandfather, Benito Rivera LeBron, left the island of Puerto Rico for more opportunities in America, where he briefly resided in Coatesville, PA. The names I have mentioned are to keep their names and legacy alive. What they all have in common is the courage, grit, and perseverance to overcome discrimination. The courage, grit, and perseverance was passed on to the future generations as a blueprint. I must admit that the same courage, grit, and perseverance was passed on down to me. My late grandmother, June Elizabeth Smith, held me in her arms as a newborn grandson. She spoke into existence. I was born with greatness. My late grandmother, Alberta Charlotte Marshall Vaughn, knew deep down in her heart and faith as her newborn grandson was destined for greatness. Greatness is defined as the quality of being great, distinguished, and eminent. It may be your skills, achievements, status, leadership, and being of service to others. My book serves as a service to other people because I put my heart, my mind, and my faith inside this book, titled The Inspirational Story of Ethan A. Poetic, Chronicles of Education, Sports, Relationships, and Resiliency. I created both the main title and subtitle of my life experiences and journey of different chapters of my life. The adversities I've overcome were growing up in a single-parent household, poverty, a strange relationship with my biological dad, and a near-fatal car accident with an 18-wheeler truck. The education was from Coatesville Area School District, the School District of Lancaster, Harrisburg Area Community College, and of course, Millersville University. I've become a two-time college graduate with an associate's degree and bachelor's degree. Sports, with being naturally athletic, is a gift I was born with on both sides of my family. I played basketball, football, wrestling, soccer, baseball, and track. I played for Coatesville Midget League Football, now rebranded as CKR, known as Coatesville Kid Raiders. I was part of the Gordon Middle School undefeated 8th grade football team. That was my outlet to channel my energy and build a relationship with positive men. The coaches showed me tough love, life skills, and the importance of education and life lessons. Some of those life lessons were not to give up on my own life, as I had an estranged father, and taking care of my younger siblings. They were not concerned about excuses or sob stories. They just wanted me to show up for the game of life. I will be thanking the following coaches: Coach Hovis, Coach Keach, Coach Dr. Todd Milley, Coach Matt Ortega, Coach Damian Henry, Coach Camara, Coach Booth, Coach Troy Richardson, also known as Coach T, Coach Joe Cyphers, Coach Scott Feldman, and many others. Relationships are usually built through common interests, networking, bonds, marriage, unity, and of course, DNA. I will be thanking the following people that helped me write the forewords and other contributions for my autobiography to become a reality. My cousin Ivan Bookhart III, my cousin Dr. Catherine Garcia, Dr. Stacy Irwin, Jen Janeski, Dr. Teresa Russell-Loretz, Alyssa, Dr. Christina, Dante, Grace Henderson, Dave Berman, and of course, Trinity Summerall. Resiliency is the capacity to withstand or recover quickly from difficulties, the ability of substance or object to spring back into shape, the ability to withstand adversity and bounce back from difficult events. The math was 99% chance of death versus 1% chance of life. I experienced the odds against me in a single-parent household, poverty, lack of moral support, and 12 years ago with death. As a car goes head-on with an 18-wheeler in Paradise, Pennsylvania. Can you imagine the cops directing traffic, using the yellow tape to investigate the scene? Can you imagine the fire department using the jaws of life to cut the car in half to rescue everybody inside? Can you imagine the ambulance and EMTs checking the pulse to see if there's a heartbeat? That support came from people I didn't even know. I was told a woman cried thinking I had died in the emergency room while on the operating table. The visitor's room was silent, fully packed as time was passing by. Several churches were keeping me in their prayers. Once a woman came back to work and received the great news, she came to my room crying tears of uncontrollable joy. Because one day, when I woke up on cloud 9, that's when I became officially declared a walking living miracle. And this is my toast for my book signing day, my speaking engagement, and my upcoming anniversary for my walking living miracle, and to encourage other people to go from victor to victor. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.